I'm making the top section of a rhubarb forcing bell. So that's the bottom. So this is the cap, as it were, that goes on the top. So these will be added tomorrow. So you'll see them being put on tomorrow morning. So quick centre. If you notice the ball on the wheel is quite tall and narrow because it's a narrow neck. And so when you're doing all these things, you've got to, although you're working almost upside down, you still got to imagine. So left hand pull. I will at some point in one of the videos soon explain a bit more about why I pull on the left and the benefits of pulling on the left. But until then, you'll just have to wait. Sorry. So. And I'm using wooden rib both on the outside and another wooden rib on the inside, a smaller one, because I want quite a bit of movement. So. And then I'll change over to a metal one. Coming out. And that's the finished pot. So that will go up and that will join onto there, I hope. There's always a little bit of leeway. But, and then when it's put on, it'll be re-thrown into shape. Mainly been making crayfish habitats. So this is the biggest tube that I've got to make, and then this will be flattened in the centre and another tube put in. So this will be reduced down to two smaller tubes. And unfortunately, the clay is really rather short to do this sort of job. So it's typical. When I need a good plastic clay, I get a very short clay. So I've got to pull up in quite a tight cylinder and a reasonably even section. But you can see the clay's already ripping at the bottom. So enough all the way out. Compress it, and this is one of the problems with using a wild clay, as you'll hear in the moment, is the sort of the amount of grit. So that noise you can hear is bits of grit hitting it. So we'll also show you these when they're finished. So that tube is about the same thickness all the way down. So it doesn't have to be wafer thin. And then lifting up. That's those done. I'm just finishing up a load of bowls, and these ones will be a heart-shaped bowl, just for Valentine's. I'm not making many of them. And they'll be glazed in our pink we've got what I like. It's not. It's like a sort of eggshell pink, very beautiful colour. I think my inner Barbie's coming out this week for some reason. So these are very simple little bowl. And just alter the rim slightly. And I give a nice little heart shape.